All right, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday live. Epstein. Epstein back. Trump on the Epstein. 3 emails. Come on in. We have to talk. Democrats' last hope. Here we go. Epstein, Epstein, Epstein. Here we go. They want Epstein. Here it is, right? French fries, always good to see you, Lemon J. Welcome in, Mike. Good to see you. We're going to talk about this, that, whatever. A lot going on. And we're going to talk about, once again, the Epstein emails. Here we go again. Last hope for the Democrats. They are hanging by a thread. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about, I'm going to be calling out both sides because that's who I am. And I'm going to continue to be who I am. I am a Trump supporter. Always will be, but I'm not afraid to call out either side. And both sides are failed on this shutdown as now the House has approved it. And we're back open until, hey, Labs, how are you? Until January. But we're right back to the drawing table once again. And I said this last night, and I'm going to say it again before we get into Epstein files. We lose, right? People lose SNAP benefits and air traffic control. And a lot of people had to take loans out because, you know, a lot of these air traffic controls, particularly young ones, were struggling. So it was all a wasted waste. What's going on, Ozzy? Good to see you. You know, I'm not afraid to call out anybody. Call out myself. But, you know, I wish for the 41 days, 42 days when they were shut down, instead of worrying about the Epstein emails, we're going to talk about that in a second, is Trump emails. And yes, he's on there, but it's not what you're thinking. Appreciate you guys being here. I'll wait for some more to come in. But before we wait for those to come in, and thank you so much. The last 2 nights we picked up 202 subscribers. Whoa, overwhelmed. So thank you so much. Thank you for the donations last night, all new subscribers, as we're building up the pot and continue to forward it to the homeless people. It means a lot to me and Maribel and a lot of us on here so we can continue doing what we love. We help out people that are struggling on the streets, Democrats, Republicans, illegals, you name it, whites, black, Hispanics. And I got to tell you, it looks like the government doesn't give a shit. I call it as it is. And yes, both sides. So we'll talk about that a little bit towards the end. Look, Democrats, last hope. They're like, you know, hanging on the thread. And instead of working, let me get the cigar. Instead of both sides working on a better health care, because we need a better health care. We all know that. You know, I talked to my Republican friends today, and they're not just saying this to make me happy. 9 out of 10 conservative MAGA, they agree with me. They said Trump needs to work harder. Democrats need to work a lot harder, and so does Republicans. We need a better health care. And, you know, Trump is trying, but they're not trying hard enough. And they're struggling. I see it because I'm out in the streets. And the first thing people say is, you know, we're struggling. We need food. And, you know, what I said the other night, I really mean this. If you're young, you can't depend on the government. It doesn't mean you're not eligible for SNAP benefits or Medicaid. You probably might be, but it should be a way to get, you know, working, because you can't depend on it long term. And Trump, I'm going to say this one last time. We'll talk about the Epstein files in 1 second. I looked at this bill again. There's nothing there. I'm saying I'm going to take away Medicaid. And it just doesn't, the Obamacare during COVID expired. This is not the Republicans' fault. They didn't expire it. The Democrats did. And Trump's saying it's costly. At the same token, MAGA, I call it as it is, because I'm who I am. Work on something better. Let's work on easier health care. Who wants to pay this? Who wants to pay that? Have different options. And they need to get that together. And I think they will. But let's go on the Epstein files. Hello, everybody. If you're new to the channel, I am Sal. We're live every night. Do take a day off. I haven't been taking too many days off lately, but we're going to be taking a day off. Thank you so much for all your support. All right, so here's what we have. Bottom line is this. Should I go on with this live? No allegation on the Epstein. No allegation right now. Before I get into it, I think, my opinion, both sides are covering up big names. I got that pillow behind me is driving me crazy. Sorry, guys. I said this before, and I'll say it again. There's names on there. I say it like this. The lawyer for Ghislaine Maxwell, Verkovich, whatever the hell his name is, he was the attorney for Ghislaine Maxwell. And Epstein, who in my opinion, both very evil people. And in my opinion, they're going to pay for it in another life. Said that if there was anything there on Bill Clinton or Donald Trump, it would have been out there with the Biden administration. Yes or no? Okay, now let's talk about the emails. Here's what the emails are. There's 3 emails, right? And the most important email is this. It says, and I quote, the dog, meaning Trump. He doesn't say Trump. The dog hasn't barked yet, meaning Trump. Back then. The dog meaning Trump. All right. First of all, it doesn't have Trump's name. A, right? So you got to follow the proof. Doesn't say Trump's name. I'm just saying. I'm not an attorney. And what the hell does it mean? Hasn't barked yet. Barked on what? And the other email says that Trump knew about the girls. That Trump says, I know about the girls. All right, well, for me, that could be he knows that what he's doing, or it's made up shit. Simply, ladies and gentlemen, it's blackmail on Trump. You know that, I know that. And once again, Biden did nothing to do or say anything about this. It's all blackmail. And for conversation purpose, let's say Trump was on the island. There's no proof. Let's say he was. Or Clinton. Let's say both. Having a cigar. Don't peek. Good to see you. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, does that mean if Trump was there, is he guilty? I've said this a million times. Wake up. No. And he wasn't on the island. But if he was having a water because he doesn't drink, it doesn't mean he's guilty. These emails are just a way for a distraction because of 42 days of shutdown for absolutely nothing. It accomplished nothing but making people homeless. People didn't get food benefits in some states. Air traffic control had to borrow money because they couldn't afford to go weeks after weeks without pay. They had to find new jobs. It helped nobody. And the Democrats knew it. And that's why they're parting. And that's why they're a disgrace at the moment for Americans. And you can see it being divided. You can see it. Even The View is calling for Chuck Schumer to resign. For 42 days, 42 days, they did absolutely nothing to help the healthcare. So they decided to open up. Both sides are going to work together for next month or two in January. And hopefully they do work together and try to work out their difference and a better healthcare. Obama is not going to work, so rule that out. Medicaid's not going anywhere. Trump never said Medicaid's gone. Okay? He just wants work requirement. And that's not for me to say yes or no. That's up to you guys. And that's pretty much it. Now, we talked about this last night. People say, well, Trump's for the billionaires, and there's no proof that he's for the middle class, right? Wrong. There's no proof that he's for the lower income. Wrong. Because he is saying the words, I promise a $2,000 dividend to middle class and lower end people. Middle class is, I'm assuming 75,000 to lower incomes. So he is for. He doesn't have to take that $2,000 tariff rebate check, and we will get it. Okay? And promising, he doesn't have to do that. Okay? He is a president who cares for all. Now, he doesn't show it by his tone of voice all the time. We got our first donation tonight. Swaggerson. Rest in peace, MAGA. 2015-25. Appreciate that donation. Thank you so much. Rest in peace. He says, rest in peace. So what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is another no allegations. For me, shit, what did I just do here? Sorry. Did I just time that guy out by accident? No, I did. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that donation. There's no allegation. We have to follow Ghislaine Maxwell, even though she's a pathological liar, right? We have to follow what's stating what FBI has. We need to trust the FBI. Now, I will say this once again, for those who are just coming in, I'm pretty confident there's probably some big names that are on this. How many pages that we have here? There's 23,000 pages docs released. And look, it's the government. I've never trusted them. And yes, there's probably some senators, athletes, movie stars, De Niro. I'm just saying. And they have this agreement on certain things, JFK, Martin Luther King, that they promise they're not going to put out there. But there's no evidence. These emails, I'll read them again. The dog has embarked. That's what it is. The dog has embarked. He doesn't say Trump. We assume it's Trump. He has embarked. Okay, what is that? That's nothing. It's ungabadagats, right? Nothing. Trump knew about the girls. Okay. So he knew about the girls. He knew that this guy was evil. I mean, think about it. It's all propaganda. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Democrats have left. This is their last and final hope. Pandemic, you won't see that in our lifetime, right? They just blew it. 42-day shutdown for nothing, right? They blew it. They gave in and, they got themselves into this because they let it expire. They let the reform Obama healthcare expire. Republicans didn't do it. Trump didn't do it, right? Bill Clinton didn't do it. They did it. The Biden committee did it. So they lost on that. They can't do anything better on the tariffs because they know that's working, right? Maybe it's not working fast enough for a lot of us, right? And their last hope is to bring up the Epstein now and dig deep with emails. If these emails were important, why didn't Kamala or Biden together for the last time come out and discuss it and have their FBI investigate it? It's absolutely nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Trump is not involved. He might have been friends with him. Shit, most of us can have a beer today or a beer tomorrow together. Maybe have beer tomorrow, 2 days. Maybe we can golf together. And all of a sudden you do something crazy. That doesn't mean I'm involved. So yes, they were friends at one time. So what? This is another blackmail, propaganda. And for me, it's the worst thing to do. What they should be doing is making Trump look bad. How you win is to do something better. For an example, better health care. They should be working on something that the Republicans aren't doing. Now, I call it as it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait a minute. You're a Trump supporter. No, I'm a Sal Capano. I'm for the Americans. And that's what they should be doing, but they don't. You know what's going to happen is the Republicans now are going to sit behind closed doors and they're going to come up with a nice health care that's going to make sense for all of us. That's what they're going to do. And the Democrats, they're just stupid. I hate to say it. They're just not moving quick enough. But now you're starting to see the Democrats kind of all over the place. And I've always said there's one thing, and I said this last night. I know a lot of you are tired of hearing it, but for new subscribers, one thing the Democrats always done well for at least last 20 years, and what is that? They stick together. But now they're not sticking together after the shutdown. So they're like departing all over the place. So when the party is going one way, or two ways, excuse me, you got socialism, you have the moderate Democrats, and they're all over the place. You have three parties. You have the moderates. You have some crazy Mandani and AOC, Newsom. Then you have they're all over the place, right? What happens? And then you start talking about emails. Why now? Why didn't they bring these emails up back then? And here's another thing: if you want to bring up emails, why don't you wait another 2 weeks at least? It still looks bad. Yes or no? Why don't you just wait for 2-3 weeks and then come up with the emails? You come out with it right after the House just voted to reopen until January. I just get so tired of it. I really do. I get so tired of both sides. That's why I'm a Trump supporter, because I believe he's working for us. Even though he's not perfect, he's trying. He makes mistakes. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. He's not God. Well, man, at least he's trying. And he's not on any kind of, these emails are bullshit. He's not on any kind of Epstein files. He was friends with him, had his arm around him, hugging him at the time before he knew any of these things. Trump doesn't know all this stuff that's going on. Think Trump knows what's going to happen tomorrow with somebody? Some actor or something? This was an evil man who will pay for it on his next journey in life. And this Ghislaine Maxwell as well. They're just two evil people that Trump had nothing to do with. And for me, I know a lot of people don't like Bill Clinton. I strongly don't think Bill Clinton had anything to do with that. I don't. And I'm not just saying to throw in both sides. Just telling as it is. I'll go farther. I don't think Biden, the worst president ever, was also involved. It's simply not. But said that, there's some names on there. I don't know if we're ever going to hear it. It's a shame. Because there's young ladies and families. And if it was my daughter, I'd want to know. But that, that's the government. That's the FBI. I haven't heard one young lady, not one, say this, that Trump was getting massage. Clinton was getting a massage. I haven't heard any. Dorkowicz, is that his name? Dorkowicz? He didn't come out and say anything either. He could have came out and say, oh, people say, oh, no, he's afraid. If he says it, they're going to, no, they're not going to hurt him. Not going to hurt him, Adrian. He would come out, Dorkowicz, Ghislaine Maxwell's attorney, and Epstein's attorney, excuse me. He would have came out and said, whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, Trump was at the Epstein Island. However, he didn't do anything. But he didn't even say that. Or he could have said, Trump sent lots of emails out. He didn't say that. He said Trump wasn't involved. All he said was, before he was the attorney, that Trump and Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, were together at Mar-a-Lago. That's it. So what? So enough with this Epstein. Enough. It's just, they're losers. And they're stupid. The Democrats Party is so stupid. If I was a Democrat right now, one more time, I will be working on something better than tariffs. I would be working on a better health care. I would be working on other things to knock Trump back, to regain the House in 26 and possibly win the presidency. Don't pound them and make up shit. It doesn't work unless you have facts. Ken Big Fishing, thank you for the memberships. Thank you, all memberships. Now, with that said, I'll read some comments. I just get upset, guys. I know I'm a little rowdy, but it's not that I'm a Trump diehard MAGA, because I've just called them out. I just called them out on healthcare, right? It's the facts. We have to follow what's out there. And there's nothing. There's no allegations. It's just blackmail. Yes or no? Is it blackmail? Blackmail, yes or no? I mean, I said it as it is. Both sides are probably hiding some big names. There might be some movie star out there. There might be an athlete out there. There might be some senators. Shit! There might be somebody that's working with Trump right now that's on there. But there's nothing there. There could be Hunter Biden on there. Piece of shit. Horrible person. But, my MAGA friends, let's be honest. There's nothing there. There's no cameras. There's nothing there. Hillary could have been there. There's nothing there. And she's a piece of shit. I'm just saying, Nancy Pelosi could have been there. I dislike her. I don't wish harm on her or anybody. But there's nothing there. You get it? So you have to follow what's there. So Democrats need to stop. If you are a Democrat, you got to be upset. You shouldn't be wound up about this. It's just a sugar high for 10 minutes. It's a sugar high. Just like Kamala had a sugar high. Remember when she started repeating what Trump said, no tax on tips, no tax on... Whoa! Kamala sounds good. It was a sugar high. She didn't say, Why didn't she say something better than no tax on tips? I'm just saying. No. She still would have won, but I'm just saying. So, Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. All right, read some comments. Are you upset? If you're a Democrat, yes or no? Y or N? Are you upset? Are you more upset at your party now than you were 42 days ago? Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Are you more upset if you're a Democrat, a moderate Democrat, or any Democrat? Are you more upset now than 42 days of a useless shutdown, and now that's all they have is 3 emails? Yes or no? And then I have some for the MAGA in a second. I appreciate everybody being here. Once again, like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, we appreciate it. All new subscribers. I have no problem with anybody disagreeing. That's your right, not my right, you know. But I'm not going to tolerate any kind of threats on the moderators. Okay? You could threat me, but don't threat the moderators and don't threat anybody else on here. That's all. So that's all I ask for. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the membership. Shout out to everybody. And thank you once again for the last 2 lives. Picking up about 120, 130 new subscribers. Wow, I'm overwhelmed. And we're going to continue to work and grow this channel and continue. We got bigger and better things. We're going to continue to fight. And you know what, guys? If there's one video to share, try to share this live, because it's not about MAGA. It's not about Trump. It's not about Bill Clinton. It's certainly not about Biden administration. We need to move forward, and we need to work together as a team. That's what we need to do. Stop it with all this make-up bullshit. It's all made-up shit. And the Republicans need to get their shit together too. And I'm not just saying that. I'm just being honest. They need to get their shit together too. When I say get their shit together, well, Sal, you're being hard. Sal, you're being hard on Trump. He's making peace. He's great. Close the borders. Beautiful. Using the words promising for a dividend check. Great. Inflation down to 3%. Someone argues 6%. Great. He's for us. Great. But I want more help for health care. Because why? It will lead to homeless. Why? We help out the homeless. And they and the veterans, them, need help. So we need to get our shit together, Republicans, Democrats. We need to help out people. They need assistance. We need to work on mental illness. We need to help out our brothers and sisters. We need to encourage them to try to work. We need physicians. And boy, I better see it soon. Or I'll call out Trump. I have no problem. We should have no problem. Where does it say you're MAGA? You can't call out Trump. It doesn't mean I don't support him. I'm not going to vote the other way. Why are we afraid, MAGA, to call out the president? And Democrats, why aren't you afraid to step up and call out your party and say it's ungabati gats? Faccia brutta in Italian, it's shit. We need to stand up. I expect to be called out when I don't bring a water. I forget a water from somebody on here. I want to hear it. That's how you become better. And I think Trump wants to hear it too. And he's not God. But man, he's doing amazing things. But I want to see more. And I might be a little hard on President Trump, but I want to see more for the American people. There's a lot of struggling Americans right now. We need to make people, first-time home buyers, get in with 10% down, not 40% down, 30% down. We need to have the criteria of not a 700 credit score, 660 credit score. Right? Yes or no? We need to get money being exchanged. We need to get inflation down to 0, not 3. So I am pushing Trump. I'm not pushing it for him and his agenda. I'm pushing it for us. The lower middle class, the middle class, upper middle class. We, as the people, need better support. More support. Now I'll read some comments. I hear it, guys. I hear it from my MAGA friends. They come on here. They comment. And those who don't comment, they see me out and about. Hey, Sal, you're at YouTube. We support your channel. We're mega, but we're having doubts on Trump. I go, well, I don't get in a fist fight. I don't, yes, okay, I'm all ears. You know, we see you help out the homeless. What do you think? Should Trump do more? Yes. What do you think is going on, Democrats? Everything I just said. What should we do? And I tell them, I feel them. And they are losing a little hope on Trump. So, they want more. Yes or no? Do we want more from both? Do we want more from our government? Yes or no? Should we expect more? You know, Trump has said it. I want to get a beef down. Beef is still up. Beef is still up. And I think that's a lot more to do with something else. But yeah, there's no way that we have to pay $18 for a New York steak. You know, so a lot of things need to get better. And we should not be afraid to call out either side. I think we need more of that. Maybe I'm wrong, but we need more of that. We shouldn't be afraid. Oh, well, if we call out Trump, we're going to lose the House. Or if we say something bad about Trump, we're not going to win. It shouldn't be about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's simply the facts. But I am confident that Trump will be working on a better health care. And when he uses the words promise, it's not we might. Might was the Doge checks. When he says might, when he says promise to middle-class Americans, lower-end Americans, without a dollar sign, or without a threshold, 150,000, I don't know. I promise. If somebody's promised me a pizza and they don't give it to me, I lost respect. So I think he's going to come true with these checks. Whether it's Christmas or not, he is going to come through. And it's our money. We've been ripped off, our taxpaying money, and he wants to throw a bone back to us. Now, I do have a little bit of a problem. People that are making 100,000 or more, sorry, a lot of you's they deserve something too. Maybe not 2,000. Because they're paying a lot more. Right? So, if you're making $1 million, no. But if you're making 150,000 or 152,000, here's where a lot of people are going to disagree with me on here, but hey, I don't care. They deserve something too. Maybe not 2,000, but maybe 1,000. It's not even the money's going to help them. It's just it's a right thing to do. Maybe I'm wrong. Not $1 million a year, but if it's like $1,000 over, then maybe adjust it. I don't know. But you know what? Trump is trying, Palin. He is trying. And I think the word promising to the Americans, middle class, it's going to happen. $2,000 will be nice. It would help a lot of us struggling Americans right now. Maybe there's somebody who wants to fix their car. Maybe there's somebody who wants to have food. Maybe they want to put a dent in their mortgage. Maybe you want to help your kids out. You know, maybe whatever. Maybe you want to invest in a stock. It doesn't matter. None of my business. So that's nice. It would be nice. And I think it's going to happen. I don't want anybody to go borrow a loan for $2,000. Don't do that. And say, oh, whoa. He's that confident. It's coming. No. I want to see it first. But I think it's going to happen. I'm staying quiet for a second because I'm reading messages here.
About everything else. We are human. We make mistakes. We forget about others.
For those who are saying it's not going to happen, you know, why not be positive? So, are you just doing it because you disagree with me? If you're disagreeing with me, I have no problem. I mean, look in the camera. But if you're doing it because you're negative is not the way to be. So, won't we hope positively it's going to happen? Positively, you're going to do better tomorrow than you did yesterday. Positively, that you're going to spend time with your kids and your grand. Positively, you're going to get out of bed. Be positive. You don't have to like Trump. I didn't say like Trump. So don't say it's not going to happen. I disagree. Disagree with me is fine if you're saying it like that. I get it. But be positive. Hey, it's going to happen. So, emails, if you're just coming in. Trump's on the Epstein emails. Is it true? Yes. It's all bullshit, though. Trump's on the emails, yes, but it's not what you're thinking. When I read the article, I thought it was going to be like, Oh, photos of Trump. You know, something like that. It's bullshit. Yeah. It's bullshit. 3 emails. Bullshit. The dog is barking. Or why can't I remember this? The dog hasn't barked. Roof. Doesn't tell me anything. And if the dog did bark, where's it at on the email? If there was something like, oh, hi, Jeffrey. Yeah, exactly. 1 email of 2,300. Thank you, Mike. Ozzy, excuse me. Thank you, Ozzy. Yeah. Well, if it said Trump said this, okay, now you got me. Now I got some interest. I'll go to page 2. Trump seen me there getting a massage for YouTube. You know, I'll just say massage. Oh, now I'm looking. Now you got me. Right? Now you got my attention. Oh. Trump knew about the girls. Okay. He knew about the girls. Continue. What else? He knew about the girls. He knew about the girls that were victims. He knew about the girls that were getting massaged. What? Bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all bullshit. And I'm sick of it. Not because I'm a Trump supporter. I'm just sick of it. I want to see competition. I want to see a Democrat Party again. 2 years prior to the island. Thank you, Ozzy, for putting that in there. Appreciate that. Absolutely, Ozzy. I know a lot of you MAGA are saying, what the hell are you talking about, Sal? I don't want competition. I want to continue to win. I do too. But I said this last night, Lemon J, right? If I'm a personal trainer, I'm so old, I want competition, somebody out there who's doing better than me. We need competition. Always. There's a bar at the corner that you go to. You want competition on YouTube. You want competition. It's good. And we don't have competition. Not good. So, I want them to do better. I know a lot of you are booing me and maybe throwing a piece of paper and, Sal, you're mega. No, I want competition, Adrian. Competition's always good. Yeah. So, I know you just want more. I know you expect more. I know you want to hear more on the emails, but as Ozzy says, what did I say, 2,300, Ozzy? I apologize. 23,000. Let me call myself out. I'm talking fast. 23,000. So I'm sorry. I beat you to it, everybody. It's 23,000. And there's only 3 emails? Give me a break. And there's nothing there. So, all right. I still support Trump regardless. Hey, Sue, how are you? Me too.
Facing adversity as a team is communication. Just talking out. Lawyers are having discussions.
Me too, Sue. I just want Americans to do better. That's it. And I don't want lies. If there's something out there on either side, have proof. The lies need to stop. We're not kids in 6th grade making up stories. You know, that's what the Democrats are, in my opinion. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it's going to help them out. Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to help them out. I really don't. I think it's just going to make them look worse and worse.
One way or another, it's going to be out of the cylinder. We have the Hawkeye technology.
I never said this guy actually thinks Trump lied. Did I ever say that? Fake news? Did I ever say that? I never said that. So, not once. Not once. So, let's continue. Democrat socialism. Love the flag. Thank you. Thank you. Glad somebody, we got the flags and we got. My wife says to start showing this.
To confirm or overturn. If you don't call it, then it just stays. So use the technology, makes sense, and take a look at it here. You're okay with it, you get every single call right. Especially
a true American.
You know Scott Foster is the attention to detail. detail. He wants to get them all right. Well, you think about it, you know, it's early in the season, and so the way you lost in OKC hurt, but
You got to get a little goofy, guys. You know what I mean? Gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. What you see is what you get, guys. I'm not afraid to call anybody out. Not at all. Not at all. But I think we're on the right track. And once again, my prayers are with those victims, those beautiful women who got involved in sex trafficking, and it's horrible. It's a shame. I don't have words. I don't want to see it happen to any young woman or young man or anybody. And they deserve answers. I don't know. I just don't know if you're going to hear about certain senators or governors or athletes or movie stars. I don't know. The FBI is going on what they have, and, you know, what else can we do? We have to trust. But right now, there's just simply no allegations on Trump. There's nothing. John, thank you for the donation, John. Dump the chump. Where is the healthcare plan? Thank you, John. I just talked about it. Thank you, John. I just talked about it, but I'll talk about it again in a little bit. I said it. Both sides need to work on it. Schumer's looking for work. Yeah, I heard he's looking for a, he wants to work at Walmart. So, yeah, Schumer needs to go. 50 years, he's done nothing to help the American people. Okay? He's done nothing to help the Democrats or Republicans. And Nancy Pelosi, 90 years together, 50 and 40. So we talked about this last night. Term limits, maybe.
Here's how it makes you feel. The December to Remember sales event.
Get special offers on select.
But yeah, Chuck Schumer is, once again, if you're just coming in 42 days of a shutdown, Chuck Schumer did nothing to prove anything. He didn't work on together. He didn't work on a new health care. What he should have done was throw Obamacare out. Or, if you want to keep it Obamacare, I have no problem because it's named Obamacare. Make it affordable. He could have done that. He did not. On the flip side, the Republicans, my friends, my MAGA friends, let's be honest, they didn't do shit either. They had time to work on things too. So I am calling out all. Help out healthcare. I know it's not easy. You know, they talked about a savings plan. They talked about lowering the rates. You know, the insurance. Here comes all the booze. I know the booze are going to come in. The insurance, and I'm not an insurance agent. Insurance people need to make a little fuzzles, but not a lot. They don't need to be making 10 times more, right? The doctors deserve to get paid, but we deserve a lower rate, a reasonable rate, particularly people that are self-employed. So, yeah, a lot needs to be addressed. So, yeah. They did nothing. That's what the Democrats would have, if the Democrats would have put something together and called it Obamacare and worked on it, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? They would have a decent shot to win the primaries in 26. If they would have done what I just said, they would have had a decent shot. Not a great shot, because they shut down, right? But they would have had a 50-50 shot. Now that they did nothing, and they're talking about they will in January, no, it's already done. People are homeless because of you, because they didn't get their SNAP benefits, so they didn't do anything. They would have had a 50-50 shot. I would have came on here and said, whoa, holy shit, the Democrats came up with something. I like it. I might buy it. They did it. They didn't do it. And air traffic control, yeah, they're going to get paid, but it caused a lot of stress. And it caused stress on people who were flying. People didn't know if they were going to get delayed or not. A lot of stress. You know, people got stressed over this. I was part of it. I was in, you guys know where I was. I was in Philly and Jersey, grieving. And I didn't know if I was going to get back to work. It caused me some stress. You know, people were stressed. Air traffic control, delays. Chuck Schumer, you made a mess. So he needs to go. And The View agree with me. It's the first time you're ever going to hear Sal Capano saying The View was correct. First time.
Jimmy Butler, and he's fouled. There we go.
First time I actually laughed since Ghost and Whoopi Goldberg. They called out Chuck Schumer. What's this world coming to?
Together, fighting through adversity.
They're right.
Way to grind on out.
First time I'll say the view was correct.
Like that. I tell you
They're
what,
right.
I don't think you're going to find someone individually that guards Wembanyama as well as Draymond.
They might have said it to help their views, but they're still right. Correct? All right, let's move on.
But Draymond Green, I mean, it's, you know, even though he got going a little bit, it wasn't on Draymond.
At Lemon J,
No, you're not
Lemon
gonna
J,
stop Wembanyama. He's
hold
not
on.
good.
I haven't done this in a while.
Draymond battled him and
2 high-five fist bumps. You're correct. Less government.
angle every contest and got some time.
She does, Ozzy. She does.
He's got 20.
She was good
Spurs will use
in Ghost.
So 18.4.
I don't wish harm on anybody. But their ratings were so down until they called for Chuck Schumer, and their ratings went like this. See? I don't know if they went up that high, but I'm over-exaggerating a little bit, but they went up.
About a deal,
The question is,
guardable player.
how's our likes? 80. 80. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the likes. John, thank you for help sponsoring today. President, Senate, House, how is the Democrats' fault? President, Senate, House. Oh, how? Well, first of all, John, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. I'll answer that in a second. Let me read some more. Oh, we got another donation here. The only people who complains about a health care plan is the one who loves living by the system while they play video games and get a job. Losers aid is the real needed. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. Minds Peak. Thank you. Thank you. And for the other one was John, I think. John, I think you were stating, how is it? John, are you not hearing what I'm saying? I'm calling out both. They shut it down and they didn't help to make matters better. First of all, I don't think we should have shutdowns. We got to stop shutdowns. Number one, John, everybody. Shouldn't. No more shutdowns. They need to work together, get paid, so people can continue their SNAP benefits, government, Washington police, all that. They should have been working. Yes, you're right. But the Democrats should have been working with Trump on something to work. They're the ones, the Democrats, John, are the ones who let it expire after COVID. The Obamacare. I had it, didn't work. They had a lot of time. They let it expire. Their fault. It's not the Republicans. It's not Trump. But I agree, both sides should have been working on something. But yes, I strictly blame the Democrats, and I blame the Republicans for not coming up with some. And people were starving. And some states. Some states, they still gave out food stamps or SNAP benefits. But thank you. Thank you all for the donations. Appreciate it.
And I think about it watching these guys. Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion. You know, you want to write off Steph Curry, you want to write off Draymond Green, you want to write off, GP2 and Steve Kerr and just guys that have done a lot of winning. They're not going to let you do it yet. They've been here for 14 years. They are not going away, and they've seen it all. Right? That's the great part about having a veteran team. They're not going to be up and down.
How many times are you going to say debate me? Huh? You said it 2, 3, 4 times.
The sky is falling. No, stay even keel. We've seen this before. We've been here. We can overcome. No, but that's Al Horford's won a title. Moody's won a title. There's too much excitement.
Absolutely, Mike. 28, 32.
Especially this early in the season. We just started.
I just need a vice president.
We live in the overreaction society. This
Hey, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you guys for being here. Hold on one second. Did I miss a donation here? Thank you who just gave me that. Shit. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate all donations. Now, if you're new, 100% of these donations we forwarded. We're helping out homeless people and struggling Americans on the street of Las Vegas. So thank you so much. Unless otherwise somebody says get a cigar or something like that. So thank you so much for being here. Like, subscribe, and becoming a member. We're able to forward that to helping out and growing our channel to help out struggling Americans. So thank you.
The Warriors started at 21% shooting and couldn't throw it. The Hooper box.
I mean, try to get caught up here. Once again, if you're coming in, breaking news. Trump apparently is on emails 3. We talked about it already. Not much on there. There's no allegations, and that's it pretty much in a nutshell. And the Democrats have lost their mind. They have nothing else. It's weird, crazy to me that they come out right after or right before the House votes to reopen the government until January. They have nothing else to do to make up. Well, they didn't really make up shit. There's nothing on the email, and they could have brought this out a long time ago, and they didn't. So it's just propaganda another way. They're on their last leg. They've lost this fight. They've lost it so many times already. And it's just blackmail. More blackmail on Donald Trump. So, Crystal, thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, moderators.
That prayer does not get answered. But listen, wait a minute. There's a 5-point play I don't know about. Moody. Moses with the start.
How many MAGA we have in here tonight?
10 on threes.
How many?
Good 26 minutes.
How many MAGA we have?
Drops in the free throw. So just a chance to pad stats. So the day off tomorrow. What will we do in San Antonio? Mr. Azamuki. Golf sounds like a good idea. We'll see you on the first tee.
There's some MAGA there with the flag. Love the flags. Love when I see the flags on here. I really do. American first. Antifa. Trump 28. Trump supporter. I mean, it's the only way to go, right? Thank you. Appreciate that donation once again. Mind speak. Don't target your bosses because they have more money than you. After all, they are keeping you employed. If you don't like it, be the boss. And all you guys will understand. Ask me. I know. Thank you. Appreciate that great comment. Thank you for your support. Not unnoticed. High five, fist bump. Appreciate that. Helping out and sponsoring today's live. Palon. Those who are putting in there like Trump likes for YouTube, young children, get your facts. You know, it's not there.
All these people came out to see him and Wemby perform tonight.
Follow the proof, right? And the lawyer, Derkowitz, there's nothing on Trump, nothing on Clinton, nothing on, he didn't, anything. That was Epstein's lawyer. All right, and Ghislaine Maxwell, I know she's a pathological liar, but she could have said something about nothing. So enough with it. And this is just another one day, same day as we reopen officially with the House voting to reopen. Wasted 42 days, hurt Americans. There's nothing on Trump. Get over it. Lori, hello, Lori. How are you? Good to see you, Lori. Will Trump pardon Maxwell? No, not at all. Next question. Yeah, you got it off your chest what you say about Trump. That's fine. You don't have to say it 3-4 times.
Everybody stepped up, considering how last night when it came with great.
Yeah, the Clintons are in hot water. Thank you, Ozzy. Yeah, with the Clinton Foundation, that's. I want to get some more information on that, Ozzy, because I like to get more of the facts, and I like Wall Street Journal. But yes, so far they got some bad allegations on both of them while he was a sitting president that I voted for. So yes, I like to get some more information on that. Thanks for bringing it up, Ozzy. Yes.
A little pep talk over there, get your mind right, but sometimes it's nice to feel it in the arena versus in the locker room.
What is my opinion on immigration? Got to keep the borders safe. Got to keep them closed. Come over the legal way. I don't know what you want me to say. What do you want me to say? Oh, open up. You come here legally, and I don't think you have to speak perfect English. That's just me. some can disagree, but you got to come here through the process legally. Work. Trump encourages that. He wants people to come here because he wants money exchange. So thank you for that donation. Let's see here what we got over here. We got the Force. The Force. The Force. They're scared. Epstein is deceased for YouTube during Trump's term. Thank you. Absolutely. Democrats got absolutely nothing. Biden, Kamala, Pelosi, they could have pulled it up and talked about the emails right before the election, like 2 weeks before, and they didn't. Why? There's nothing. They heard Derkowitz speak. They heard it. It's out there. They knew it. Look, last time, both sides are covering up. Let me continue. Possibility. Some names that we know. Could be somebody that's on Republican sitting right now in the cabinet. Maybe, maybe not. Could have been somebody on Biden. Could be Nancy Pelosi. Could have been somebody on the Clinton senator. Could be a governor. Could be somebody on the House. I don't know. Probably. What do you want me to say? But we don't know. We don't know. Should we know? Should we deserve? Yes. You know, but as far as Trump goes, no allegations. How many times I got to say this? No allegations. Nothing. And Italian, ungabadagats. Thank you. 105 likes. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that.
I tried to shoot a couple rainbow moon balls over him. I didn't make any of them, but I'm not worried about my art.
First of all, I don't have to shut up, and I don't have to answer your question.
It always catches you off guard, but he's gonna be around this league for a long time doing it.
I will let you go with this one. Hey, how'd you like to play these guys again?
I know we get used to the sight, the sound of San Antonio.
For those who are saying hi. Hope you're doing well. I really do. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and your family are enjoying this Wednesday in your week.
I believe in you. Another 40-point game has happened before you're done. Yes, sir. Stephen Curry leads the way along with the defense of Draymond Green.
Why do I like Trump? Simple answer. You ready? Ready? What do you think I'm going to say? Why I like Trump? Common sense. Common sense. Is he perfect? No. Common sense. He is us who just got money. He works for us. Not perfect. And if you're just coming in, I've called him out already. But he works for us. He is a leader. He's not a follower. If you're a follower in life, you're not going to end up where you want to end up. It's not about being on top. But when you are a leader, you're positive about yourself and you're going to do well. And Trump does that with a few mistakes here and there. But I'd rather have a few mistakes than a horrible committee running the nation or a horrible Barack Hussein Obama, as somebody said on here. So take this or take that. Right? And what we're discussing tonight is the emails that he was on, but nothing. He's barking like a dog. Bullshit. There's nothing there. Trump. What is this? Trump is more lies. More lies. Trump tax fraud. All lies. Trump was in the mob. Bullshit. All lies. What's going to be next? Got to have us followers too, though. Trump is a convicted felon. Here's all lies. All lies. I know you believe those lies. You believe them because you're hypnotized. The reason I haven't been... sorry, Lori. Catch up with you here a little bit. Sorry. The reason I've been... the reason that the files haven't been released in Aho is them, and he's facing him out according to rooms. Yeah, I heard that too, Lori. Thank you for your comment. Good to see you, Lori. Yeah, I heard that too. And that's not wrong. But again, you know, I haven't, Lori, you're right, but I haven't seen evidence on that. I like to have, excuse me. Once again, Mind Speak, appreciate that donation once again. coming through multiple times here. If Trump is on the list, I quote, and he goes to jail, okay, fine. After all, we're a country of laws. Yes, 100%. And if he gets free of doing it from the next president, fine. But in what way that helps our way of living? Yes, thank you. Great comment. Interesting comment. Not just because you gave the donation. And thank you. Correct. Look, we got to follow what's there. And again, Derkowitz, the attorney, I'm not, if you believe him and he's not coming out, and some of my friends will say, well, Sal, wake up. This is what they tell me. Wake up. Derkowitz is scared. They're scared. Scared of what? They're going to take him out? No. This ain't the mob. No. There's nothing there. He could have came out and said, oh, well, Trump didn't do nothing, but I've seen him at Epstein. Oh, I've seen him with a young lady. That wouldn't make him guilty. But that would open up a door. Derkowitz never said that. Ghislaine Maxwell did not say that. DOJ, FBI did not get that information. Biden did not bring it up. Kamala never brought it up. Nancy, none of them. Now we open up the government. They lost. They failed the American people. And now emails come out. And how stupid they are. And I've said this multiple times. And for those who say, why you keep repeating yourself? We got a new audience, so I apologize. But why didn't they do it before the government shut down? Why didn't they do it during the government shutdown? Or why not wait another month from now? Why do it right now? Uneducated, unorganized mob. And it's all over the place. And they're breaking it up, the Democrat Party, and they're losing. Instead of trying to win, not because they want to win against Trump, and that's what they're doing wrong, is to win for Americans. To have better ideas than Trump. Better thoughts, better direction, better economy. Do better than what Trump is doing. Isn't that what it is? Politics. Try to come up with some thoughts that's better than what he or she is doing. In this case, it's a he. And then maybe you might win over some conservatives and keep your own. Well, first of all, keep your own party. Yes or no? Arguing doesn't do any good. The Republicans used to do it too. Let's be honest, Republicans. It doesn't work. Right? We lost. You got to work together. Even if the Democrats come up with some bullshit, it's better than coming up with some bullshit than lies. Lies and more lies. It doesn't make you look too good. I don't think so. All right. I think I got my point across. Why did I say Las Vegas is homeless? Homeless has been rising. All presidents. A lot of different things. But the shutdown made it worse. The shutdown made it worse. I bet you homeless has doubled in 42 days. I've seen more and more homeless here.
He has been the guy to lead this franchise. We've talked so much about this being 16 years since the Warriors franchise.
Lemon J, thank you. I'm seeing more and more. It's a combination of the shutdown. People didn't get snapped back. It's also just more people moving to Las Vegas. And it's just more people homeless. And people are still hurting. You know. People are still hurting from the last committee. People still haven't dug out. People were living on credit cards. Let's be honest. People were paying back those credit cards and bankrupt from the COVID and pandemic. We're not going to get into that. But you know, a lot of it is.
When you get into the game after being off for a little while, especially with an illness, your conditioning is not the same.
I apologize. I know I have the TV on here. I'll lower it a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting quiet because I'm reading messages here. Snap was to be used, not lived by. Yeah. What can I say? I got to agree with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I talked about that today in a meeting, Adrian. I talked about it in a meeting. There's a certain people that are seniors who are living, on a Social Security that's not enough, and they deserve Medicaid. But most part, Ozzy's right. And there's people that are disabled, And, but again, Trump did not say he's ever going to remove SNAP or Medicaid. It's just lies. He just wants to encourage some work efforts. And I'm not even sure that that's going to go through, but if it does, so what? 20 hours of work? If you can work, if you're 25, 35 years old, shit, I was working at 16, go work. Put food on the table for your beautiful wife, your husband, your partner, and your kids. What's so hard about it? He's not saying to work 50 hours a week, right? He's saying to make an effort. Isn't that the American way? If you're able to. If you're able to. Now, you might be going through a struggle. Maybe you had a health problem, and you might need SNAP. Absolutely. You might need Medicaid. Absolutely. 100%. 100,000%, Kenneth. Good to see you, Kenneth. But not for a lifetime, unless what I just said. Seniors, disabled. Days, what's going on? Smoking a Camacho. Oh, no. Days, a punch. Smoking a punch. What the hell am I talking about? Appreciate you being here. What we got over here? Bella. Beautiful in Italian. Let's talk about the Epstein files and emails released today. Well, we've been talking about it, but maybe you just came in. So there was 3 emails. There's 23,000 pages the OC released. And emails, I quote, 1, Trump knew about the girls, but it doesn't include what he knew about. He knew about the girls being victims. He knew about that. So that's up to you guys to decide. Not much there that can show any kind of evidence. The second was the dog hasn't barked, meaning Trump. He doesn't say Trump. So he says the dog. Bark about what? He didn't bark about what? So the Democrats are trying to pull out anything they possibly can to save the House, save the presidency in 28. And for me, they're going about the wrong way. If they had any kind of emails, they would have put it out, Biden and Kamala. That's what these emails did. The emails came out apparently yesterday. And there's just no evidence, no allegations. There's nothing that has that, hey, Trump was there. If there was an email saying, I am Jeffrey Epstein, and there's an email saying, hi, Trump, conversation, purpose. Hey, Mr. Trump, would you like to come to the island? And Trump says yes. Even if he says yes, everybody stay with me, please, for 1 second. Let's say that was, and that's not one of the emails. Hey, I welcome you to my island. Trump has no clue what's going on. This is not what's on the email. Let me repeat. And Trump goes to the island. And Trump goes, it was nice to be here. Well, guess what? Now I'm like, whoa. But even if he did, it doesn't make him guilty. Just because I go to a bar and have a few beers and one of my friends does something wrong, I'm not guilty. Now, if I'm rallying, I'm guilty. But none of this is happening. So there's nothing more than propaganda, blackmail, which the Democrats have been doing from day one. 99% of the time, it's false. And people get hypnotized by it. And it's a shame. Well, it's not a shame. It's a shame if you're a Democrat because you lost the party. And I said, if you're just coming in live, I like competition. And there's no competition anymore. That's it. There's nothing else on these emails that are released yesterday or today. Out of 23,000 pages. Epstein distraction. It's an Epstein distraction is what it is. It's simply that. It's just a distraction to try to make them look better. And it's not. And if you're just coming in, they had 42 days to work on a better health care, and they did not. They failed. And the Republicans also failed. So for those who are coming in, oh, here we go, another mega station. No, we are an American station. I call it as it is. So both sides are failing in the part of they're not making it better for Americans. So that's that. I said what I had to say multiple times. We have a lot of MAGA in here. Make America great again. Common sense. Make America beautiful, clean, ballroom, nice. Clean up Chicago, clean up Memphis, clean up San Francisco. You know, helping out the brothers and sisters. That's what this is all about. MAGA for life, days. Absolutely. But not afraid to call out when, as you see. Doesn't mean you're not a MAGA or support. I'm speaking for myself. It's just common sense. All right. MAGA American. Yeah, clean up Ohio. I mean, Trump is slowly cleaning up every state and city to make it comfortable, safe. I don't think any president has done that much as far as that goes. Clean up the cities and peace and borders. And for those who come on and say he isn't, it's supposed to be he is not. Isn't is not correct. I'm just saying. But anyhow. I see some love Trump. Hey, thank you once again for being here tonight. Thank you for the sponsorship donations. Thank you for the likes and subscribing. Share the videos of my shorts. It helps out the YouTube so we can continue our lives. So I have plenty of shorts. What do you have shorts on? If you're new, only if you're new, you don't know, we help out the homeless every single day, and our donations support the homeless here, at least in Las Vegas metropolitan area. Love that, Ozzy. Thank you. Thank you all memberships and the highest memberships. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you, Days, for all your sponsorship the other night. I appreciate it. It's not unnoticed. Thank you all for being here. And yeah, it does help sharing those shorts. And yes, we help out homeless. We don't care if they're Democrats. I don't ask them. Republicans, I don't ask them. Gay, I don't ask them. Italian, Jew, it don't matter. If they're illegal, do I help them out? Of course I do. Should they come here the legal way? Absolutely. But I don't ask them. I'm not going to let anybody. I want to help them out. We help them out. So, and there's a lot of great YouTube channels. Very unique in their own little ways. Some giant ones, some little ones. A lot of us, it's good. It's good. Make homeless awareness. Bama's in the house. Bama, you made it tonight. Made it. Bama. Thank you for all your support in the shorts. Speaking of shorts, thank you, Bama, for sharing those videos and all your support. Thank you, Lemon J. Thank you, Mike M. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank yous all. Days, thank you. All loyal subscribers. Thank you, all new subscribers. Bama. Alabama in the house. You and the wife should come meet up. Days, we will. We're going to have to. My wife is going through a lot right now with her mom and Alzheimer's that we need to work on. I don't feel bad. She doesn't want that. And trying to get everything organized there. My mom just passed away. So, I don't feel sorry. I'm not bringing it up. But Days, we might need that. We might need to get together. A drink, a cigar, a water, coffee, whatever you do. So, yes. I wish I could meet up with a lot of you. I'm hoping to meet up with Mike again. Mike M. I'm hoping I can meet with Ozzy. I hope I can meet with everybody. Crystal. You know, we're getting close. Off topic a little bit. We're getting close to 40,000 subscribers. Wow, we're like at 39.5 before this video. Overwhelmed. It's great. It's great. I'm enjoying every minute of it. And I don't have all the answers. And I've called myself out. And I've been wrong. But I enjoy this. And simply I like to get some of the information that's out there. And that's all I do. Sorry, a little too much whiskey. That's fine. A little too much whiskey. Not bad. My mom's on her third scotch in heaven. Do what you feels right in your comfort of your own home. Ozzy. Warming up tomorrow. I'm Vegas. Stay tuned. I will be in the mountains. I need it. Friday. In the snow. It's going to snow in the mountains. 40 minutes from here. And higher elevation Vegas, it's going to get down to 35 degrees. Cold, windstorm, rain. Crazy. Vegas, yes, we had it before. Climate change. No, just weather. We have a front coming in. Going to get nasty. So I might do a different live, show you a snowstorm. We'll see. Trump movement is dead, somebody says. Can't listen to your crap. See ya from somebody. Take care. Have a good night. Low 20s. Really, yeah, it's getting cold. It's getting close to Thanksgiving. 2 weeks away. Christmas around the corner. It's supposed to get cold. Unless you're in Florida or Puerto Rico. Paul, what's going on, Paul? Let me read Paul's comment. Loyal subscriber. Trump just keeps on winning and winning. What's going on, Paul? Bondi lied. Yeah. You expect me to say no? Yeah. Well, she wasn't organized. She wasn't organized. What'd you expect me to say? She wasn't organized. Russia and China. I don't know what you mean, Mark. Release the Epstein files. They're released. 23,000. What the hell was that? I thought I turned my sprinkler system off, Ozzy. And I got to turn that shit off. Got an $80 water bill. Don't want it. That's my fault. I turned it off. I thought I did. What is today? Wednesday? Oh, sorry, guys. We love our president. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Amen. Obama is going to jail. I don't see any proof of that. Should he be in jail? Yes, but Trump 28, 32, 36, so on and so forth. Is that right, Days? Yeah. It's interesting how I'm seeing the weathers from you, and here it's in Vegas. Here, meaning Vegas, it's going to get cold. Yeah, now, interesting weather. It always gets cold around this time of the year in Vegas. It'll stay cold for like 10 days. Then we hit a warm front, like 80. And then all of a sudden, cold. You know, it repeats itself every 5-8 years we get some snow. Deborah, what's going on, Deborah? Let me read my little subscriber, Deborah. Hi, Sal. Didn't know your mom has passed. Yeah, Deborah. She's with the Lord. So sorry to hear this. Prayers for Maribel's mom. Yeah, and love to Deborah. Yeah, they're both aging. Don't feel bad, Deborah. Thank you so much, Deborah. Yeah, she went with the Lord. Passed away 2 Sundays ago, October 26th, and so yeah, it's interesting, funny. My mom got me a case of wine on my birthday, and I got a glass of wine last night, and how come my mom's not calling me? A lot of you know she's on her 3rd scotch, and it hit me a little bit, and so, you know, we all go through this. We all kind of grieve in different ways, but anyhow, let's move on. So thank you, Deborah. I'm like, she's not calling me, but I know she's watching. Kamala Harris, 28. You think so? 1% chance. At least I gave her a 1. Right? I give Gavin Newsom a 0. Oh, maybe a 2% chance. Does that make you feel better? Maybe a 3%. We'll stop there. All right. Ozzy. Obama 28. What's up, Mark? 0% chance, Mark. But thank you. Gavin 28. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, dropping a bomb. Once again, sponsoring today's Mind Speak. Hey, first of all, 2 high-five fist bumps. This is for all you hypocrites over here. I had words like CNN. Sorry. This is for all you hypocrites. Tell me, if you would have Trump money and fame, don't tell me you would do wrong things. If you said no, okay, I still don't care. By the way, I'm pro our country. Hey, thank you so much for that donation, and thank you for the comments and being real. I can feel you're just being real. So I really mean that. 2 high-five fist bumps. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, welcome all new subscribers. We appreciate it. We appreciate donations and likes if you're able to. And thank you for the memberships. We forward them over to the homeless and help out and put a dent into helping people. We got bigger things Maribel wants me to work on, but she doesn't want me to talk about it. But we'll just say we got bigger and things coming towards the end of the year into 26. So we're always pushing to do better. But as Ozzy would say, and my uncle would say, and many other people, Sal, all you can do is try. But I'm hard on myself. I'm hard. I feel like I'm not doing good. But, you know, I got to be that way. So, Palin, thank you. Not once, but twice. Forget about it. Thank you so much. High five, fist bumps. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very, very nice of you guys. And when I get quiet, I'm just pulling out some comments that are worth discussing. Good and bad. Good and bad. What's going on in Norway? We got Norway in the house. God bless. I've been there once. Nice. Nice people. Beautiful women. Nice guys, too. Shout out to Norway. Ron DeSantis will be the next president of the United States. I don't know. I would give him a 30% chance. He's a great governor. Palin, thank you. Yeah, shout out to Norway. Yeah, I give him 40% chance. But he needs to have more confidence. The question was Ron DeSantis. He needs to have more confidence. Ozzy says 1%. I'll give him, you know, he's a good governor. I don't know. He's doing great things for Florida, right? President, that's up to you guys. Most of you know who I like. Yeah, thank you, mods. Thank you all moderators for doing the best you can. There's nothing you can ever do wrong. Just hopefully you guys can sit back and enjoy the show. Don't get caught up into the negative stuff. John, what's going on, John 1906? What's up, my friend? Somebody misses Barack Obama. Well, he's not deceased. He's still alive. He's still alive. I heard you support the homeless. Thank you, Mindspeak. Stop it with the donation. Thank you so much. We've been helping the homeless out now for a couple. Well, I've been doing it for about a little over 2.5 years. I used to feel different. I changed. And anyhow, but we've been doing it on YouTube now for about 2 years now. And I go out every day, almost every day, sometimes twice, and have some short clips. And I don't ask them why. Anyhow, we just give out the homemade food to McDonald's, to coffee, and just spend a few minutes with them. Now, a lot of you see me on a 30-second clip, and somebody says, I would like you to spend more time. And they're not right or wrong. What you don't see is I don't want the camera on them too long. But I do share 5, 10, an hour having coffee. But as Maribel says, maybe I'll show part of that. So, but yeah. Mindspeak, yeah, I've been doing it for now 2 years. And I enjoy doing it. And with the donations that you just did now and all the donations, it really helps us out. Me and my wife, us and my daughter, to prepare the foods or go stop, and it helps in, you know, blankets and clothes, and people that are here locally in Las Vegas will drop off stuff. So that's what we do on here. And not saying the churches don't do enough. I'm sure they do, but at least we know we're hands down. And they like to see a human approach them and have a little conversation. Palin, thank you once again for the gift. So I actually think the conversation is probably more important than the food, in my opinion. Food is important, but I think the conversation there. Terry dropping a bomb. Here's a little for extra coffee. Love my morning brew. Terry, thank you. Yeah, you know, Terry, first of all, thank you so much. You know, they like that coffee. They, you know, I tell them, cream or sugar, black, you know, and a lot of them, I get to know them, and I bring their coffee. Like today, they're regulars, but I try to share the love. It's impossible. Every now and then, 3-4 times a year, real quickly, we'll go ahead and do a big event and help out 30, 40. It goes so quick. I like to just spread it out, but every now and then there's some regulars. And but check out the shorts. They like the coffee, Terry. Thank you. They like the conversation. They want it. They're human, and I don't want to judge. And we got to work on these addictions and drugs and alcohol and gambling and hypnotize. There's so many people that are just, they can do better, but they just get caught up in being hypnotized out there, and they're scared and they're lonely. Anyhow, we're going to continue. So yeah, we've been doing it now for 2 years. I've been doing it for like three and a half maybe. And but I didn't feel this way before. I'll be honest with you. What you see is what you get. A lot of times I would be hesitating to help them. Yeah, just get a job. But you know what? It's not that. And I had to wake up. And I felt my father in heaven. What the hell's wrong with you? Help him out. And now we help him out. So. Whoa. Mines keep dropping a bomb. $100 donation. You're doing the right thing. I can't because I'm always busy. But thank you for caring and keep up. I'm overwhelmed. You do not. Speechless. Thank you so very much for helping out. Thank you. And I know you're probably saying, yes, I know there's a lot of people out there busy. I get that comment from Ozzy. I get these comments from family members. I get these comments from neighbors. I know. I'm able and fortunate and blessed that I am a personal fitness trainer. Yes, who smokes cigars. Enjoy it. But to my point is, I'm fortunate that I have these breaks sometimes and opportunities to reach out. And I just work around it. Yeah, I understand a lot of people are so busy and wrapped up. And I used to just go through the church, and I'm not knocking my church, my Catholics. I'm proud to be a Catholic, but I'd rather know that it's, and I'm not saying the Catholics, Lutherans don't do it. Mormons, they do. But I like to see it that it's there. And I think, again, that conversation with two humans, again, I don't approach them what happened. That's not me. And I'm not saying it's wrong for other YouTube channels. This is the way I am. But anyhow, thank you so much. And but yeah, I used to think different, but I now think that we should help. And yeah, when you're, it's tough. And I'm able to get that time where I'm able to get out there and help. Sometimes I can't. But if I'm away, and even when I'm away, and please stop with the donations, even when I'm away, my wife, not me, grieving, my mom, we're eating a sandwich. My wife says, you just walked by Maribel. You walked by that homeless. I said, I didn't see him. So I understand you're grieving, but how did you not see him? I'll call myself out. I say it as it is. And my wife says, wait a minute. Let's go get a sandwich. You guys watch that video? That was up to Maribel, not me. Maribel opened that door, and we fed that homeless. Yes, he was Italian too. So, you know, they're Italians. They're Chinese. They're, anyhow. So, yeah, even when we go away, we try to do it. Anyhow, let's continue. So, thank you so much. A lot of great YouTubers out there doing that. Bigger, amazing things they do. So make sure you support other YouTube channels. Only because you said to stop. Frank, thank you for your donation. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you, Frank. God bless. Not because you gave a donation. I real deal. Appreciate everybody tonight for stopping in on this Wednesday. 137 likes, Lemon J. Lemon J, our moderator. Here the other night, we were late. Real late. Like 10 o'clock. Lemon J goes, I'm here. I'm up late, Sal. I appreciate the Fifth Amendment. Yes, unfortunately. Well, yes, we have to, Lemon J. Absolutely. I talked about this with Adrian earlier on the phone. Unfortunately, otherwise it... Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up in about 3 minutes. Give everybody enough time, those who are interacting with each other, whether you're debating or whatever, or on the same side, to say your goodnights. We will be live again, God willing, tomorrow. I will have another homeless with the donations tonight. More homeless and fighting homeless on my schedule. I have a little lighter schedule tomorrow, so I'll be able to do that. And we will be live tomorrow. There is a Thursday night football. I enjoy to unwind with that, so it might be before the game or after the game. So make sure you have all notifications on only if you enjoy the content. Show some love to the other YouTube channels, whether they support homeless or they're Trump supporters or whatever. If you enjoy their content, give them some love. Give them a like and help them out. I'll read a few more and then we're going to go off, guys. Mindskip, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's not on notice. Thank you. Thank you for all the moderators. Bama. I'm betting them this week. Whole $5. All right. Somebody called me an idiot. Ha ha ha. Somebody called me a loser. All right, guys. Hey, listen. Have a great rest, whatever's left of Wednesday. Live in the moment. Be who you are. Believe in Trump. Don't be afraid, MAGA, to call him out. He can still be the president. The Democrats need to get their shit together. God bless you and your family. Spend time with your family first. Yourself and your family before you go on. Ozzy, thank you. Before you go on these live streams. Got to spend, and then go on. And it's nice to go on, spend an hour or two, hour and a half in this case, and meet people you might not meet, interact. I think it's good, but make sure you do spend that quality time with yourself and your family. And if you're going through a rough time, whether it's homeless, a divorce, or a sickness, believe it'll get better. Okay, today has passed. The minute has passed. Let's go forward. Be positive. Be productive. What else can I say? And believe in somebody. I believe in God. I don't judge, but believe in something. Take care, guys. I'm out. Frank, I think it was Frankie. Thank you for that last donation. Appreciate you all. If I missed anything, I apologize. Don't take it personally. I try to read most comments. Take care, guys. I'm out. Good night. Thank you. Great live. Thank you so much. Love yous all. We'll share the love to the homeless. Thank you. Black Sabbath. Take care. Love the music. Take care. Iron Man. Iron Man. Lemon J, thank you. Lori, good to see you. Take care, my friends. Live in the moment, please. Take care. Live in the moment. Live in the moment.